Good morning and welcome to Michigan Farm and Garden. I'm Jody Palk Newsome and I'm your host. On the show this morning, we're going to talk about the Michigan Great Lakes International Draft Horse event. We're also going to talk to you about culinary tourism and celebrate October is Pork Month. Stay tuned. Good morning, and again, welcome to Michigan Farm and Garden. Folks, I don't know about you, but fall is definitely one of my favorite times of the year, especially as we roll out of September into October. There's so many great opportunities. On the show this morning, we're going to hit some of those, share some good information with you. My first guest this morning is Erin Rice, president of the Michigan Great Lakes International. And if you have watched the show at all, you know I am a draft horse girl at heart. So we are going to talk to Erin about the draft horse event that's coming up at Michigan State. We're going to talk a little bit about the program. Again, we will be there with Michigan Farm and Garden, and we'll be taping right there on site so you can see those beautiful animals. If you've not had the opportunity, a great chance to get out there, learn more about the different breeds we have of the draft horses, and learn a little bit more about the industry. Certainly an amazing opportunity that we have here in our state. That I also have on the show with me this morning, Linda Jones. She's from the grape and wine industry, and we are going to talk about culinary tourism. If you've not had the opportunity, we know the wonderful bounty that we have here in our state. Get out there, experience Michigan, but do it with that culinary flair. So we're going to talk about the opportunities that you have. We're going to talk about some of the events that are coming up, but really we are so lucky to be here in our state and have the opportunity to really get out there, see the gorgeous scenery, and see what we can do and how that works with the different culinary experiences that we have in our state. Also on the show this morning, we are going to start our celebration or continue our celebration of the fact that October is Pork Month. If you haven't had the opportunity to learn more about that industry, Mary Kalpinski is here with us, and she is going to share information on the industry, talk to you about how it's changed, and then share a great recipe for pork chili. Folks, this is going to be a great show this morning, filled with lots of good information. We're going to get you all excited and then turn you loose and let you get out there and experience more Michigan agriculture. Stay tuned. I'll be back right after the Michigan Farm and Garden Fact of the Week.
It's time for the Michigan Farm and Garden Fact of the Week.
The Michigan Great Lakes International Draft Horse Show is the second largest convention or trade show in the Tri-County area, with 33,000 spectators and participants from 33 states, 3 Canadian provinces, Scotland, and England, making it truly an international event. MGLI has a local economic impact of over $1 million. For more information or to get the program, go to mgli.org. And welcome back. We are back with Erin Rice, president of MGLI. Erin, welcome back. It's that time of year again.
Jody, it is just my pleasure to be here. Thank you for inviting me again. We're getting started on our 37th year this year. Wow. So this is a long-lasting, great event for family and fun and friends, and we welcome you all to the show. We hope to see you there soon.
Well, and I always say, you know, my family, we grew up, we have the draft horses. If you've not had the experience just to be around them, I mean, they really are so large but so gentle.
The draft horse is a horse unto itself. We're carrying 3 breeds of it, the Clydes, the Percherons, the Belgians, they'll all be there. We're going to have some mules there. And so we've got a really vast show this year. It changed. We had a little trouble in the last couple of years as far as numbers, and you know, the show wasn't quite as big. The horses were down. It followed the economic trend. This year, it's just wide open again. Now we're having to put up a tent with an extra 60 horses this year, so wow. It's going to be a big event. We'll hold about 800 to 900 horses this year, and so we're just really tickled that it's on the rebound and things are looking up in our state a little bit. It's going to be October 17th, 18th, and 19th and 20th this year there at the MSU Pavilion. It's actually 4301 Farm Lane they have an address now, so you can
There you
Google
go.
that in, 4301 Farm Lane. And we're going to fill it out, and we've got a great amount of spectators coming. It's going to be a show of a lot of hitches this year. We've got a lot of good hitches from around the country. And with this little rebound, why, we've got a lot of new people there this year. We've got some first-timers. We've got some groups that have grouped together and made bigger groups. And so I think you're going to be really excited to see what we have. Plowing is still there, and we're going to still have the field events and like that. So.
Well, and to me that is so neat because you have the on-the-ground stuff, the plowing, the more working horse, and then you have more of the show with the really decked out,
Right.
those amazing decadent, when we look at the trailers, the hitches, and those kinds of
Yeah.
things.
It's just beautiful, and you just got to experience 6-horse hitches and 8-horse hitches, and actually the mules are quite an experience too. Doc Hunt really leads a good show there with our mules. We have good music all the time during the show, good food. We have vendors. We have quite a vendor group this year. We're packed with vendors. A lot of unique items, good shopping, so I think you'll enjoy it. We had some foreign students in last year from Germany. They were foreign exchange students, and they really didn't speak that much English. But when they got all done, they said, "This is so Americana." So I want you to realize that this is America, and we're real proud of our show.
Well, and two, when we look at the hitches, as we kind of take a look, I mean, you have the single hitches, the unicorn hitches, as you mentioned, all the way up.
Yeah, and these people come from all over the United States and Canada and 25 states in the United States, and they come in, they work so hard to put on this show and compete. And we're getting into the fall, so there's only one real showdown after this. So this is really the best of the best, and it's a super facility. You can't find a better place to go than at the pavilion. And the staff there is so wonderful, and you want to see the horses, come out in the stables. It's a really open atmosphere. And it's educational too. I mean, if parents, bring your kids. It's safe, it's clean, good food, just good part of America, really.
Well, and one of the things I think I really like to see is you have all the different classes where you can actually see the horse and halter all the way up to those great big huge hitches.
Yeah. Every morning we start out about 8 o'clock in the morning with halter classes, showing them for conformation, single horses, and then we work into the afternoon with hitches and through the evening. Horse pulls at night.
Well, I was going to say horse pulls. There's a lot of folks that go that like those horse pulls. And I don't think we always think of the horses as athletes, but those pulls really show them as athletes.
Yeah. And they pick up about 7 o'clock at night and usually run to about 10 o'clock. So we've got an 8 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock show at night. And if you can't get your money's worth out of that, that's a great value. We typically get $36 for a 4-day pass for adults, $12 per day. Senior citizens, we offer a $25 4-day pass. Students, $7, and then children under 7 are free. And if you're admitted on Sunday, 18 under free with an adult. So good entertainment, good place to be. We've got a judge coming from Scotland this year to do our Clydes. So that's going to be a special event, and it'll be interesting to see how that works. We've got some Canadian exhibits that are coming down that have just been very successful in Canada. So we're going to see how we all fare, Canada and America, right here on our stage. We still are, you know, one of the largest events in the Tri-County area, 1 or 2 or 3. We're right in the top there as far as economic indicators are. And we love being in our community, and we love helping our community. And this is a good way to turn out, have some fun, and be a part of your community. We also want to say that this is a home game with MSU, and we back right up to MSU, you know, there at the pavilion. So be careful about parking. Get there on time or early. Camping and hotels are going to be tight this year, but look forward to it, and make your reservations now.
And I want to make sure we hit one more time the dates that folks need to be able to be there.
October 17th through the 20th.
Great.
mgli.org.
There you go.
Super, Jody.
Aaron, thank you.
Good to
We
see
appreciate
you.
it.
We love you. Yeah, thanks. We'll see you there.
We'll be there taping, just like always.
Bring your dad. Bring Rachel.
There you
Bring the
go.
boss.
We do that. Rachel always comes because she loves those horses.
We'll put her on one.
There you go. Folks, if you haven't had the opportunity, certainly get out there. One of the neat things, if you're in agriculture or just getting exposed to agriculture, agriculture is definitely very family oriented. Lots of opportunities. Get out there. If you don't understand what they're looking at in the horses, go ahead and ask somebody, and they will tell you all you want to know about the industry, how they got those animals, and how they care for those animals. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this message.
The Cherry Marketing Institute wants you to know about tart cherries. Cherry's red color comes from powerful antioxidants. Available year-round, it's easy to incorporate cherries into your daily diet. Visit choosecherries.com.
Michigan's 1,000 apple growers take pride in producing delicious apples from one generation to the next. From the Great Lakes come great flavors. Look for locally grown Michigan apples.
Have Jody speak at your next agricultural event. Go to jodylive.com.
And welcome back. We are back with Linda Jones of the Michigan Department of Ag and Rural Development Grape and Wine Council. It's good to have you here.
Great to be here, Jody. Always fun.
Well, and I was just saying, as we were on commercial, I'm like, we talk draft horses, we're going to talk food. What more do you need? We are ready for fall.
We have so many agriculturally based experiences in Michigan. Really, you could go every weekend and do something fun around Michigan agriculture, for sure.
Well, that's why you have to get your work done early. So
Right,
you have the fall
yes.
to go out and experience. And really, we talk about Pure Michigan, the Pure Michigan Ag Program. There's so many ways to get out and celebrate.
Right. Well, we've decided to focus this fall on celebrating the flavors of Pure Michigan. We thought that would be a great way to tie the Pure Michigan campaign in with Michigan agricultural experiences that people can have when they go out and enjoy farm markets and wineries and breweries and festivals, harvest festivals around the state. Once you start to add them all up, it is just incredible how many choices we have. And so many families in Michigan have this wonderful fall tradition of visiting our apple orchards and watching cider being pressed or going out and picking your pumpkins. And I bet you do that with Rachel.
Oh, we do.
Yes.
We do. Uh-huh. Well, and I think it's fun because you establish kind of those traditions, and that's just what we do. And we get Grandma and Papa, and it's a family event just to go out and get a pumpkin.
Yep. And there's lots of ways you can find out about these events. There's a Michigan Agritourism Association that publishes the Michigan Agritourism Directory. And that's a publication that contains a lot of the farm markets, the pumpkin patches, some wineries and breweries. And their website is michiganfarmfund.com, which is a perfect name for it. So they do a great job of compiling a list of some great farms that you can visit around the state. Those directories are available at the offices of Farm Bureau Insurance. They keep a supply of them. And